afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Josh Guillory Show. I am your grateful host. And in studio with me, my main man, that guy right there, Jamie Angel.
Heck yeah, it's Halloween, babies.
Trick or treat? Yes. And in studio, a special guest, my dear friend, Mayor of Youngsville, Ken Ritter. What's up, Ken?
Hey, what's going on? I'm happy to be here. It's nice to be at the station in the afternoon. I feel like I've had a full day awake by the time I came today.
That's true. You're usually here earlier for like KPEL News
right.
in the morning, the Acadiana News. So full candor here. I know Mayor Ken Ritter very well. Good friend of mine. Love him dearly. Now, there is a special member of your house, though, that I really miss.
Yeah.
He's about this tall. You can't really see. He's like fluffy hair, great hair. He's got great hair.
Yeah. Jax is doing great, by the way.
Great.
Yeah, Jax is awesome.
I didn't know if I could say his name.
Yeah, absolutely. Jax leads a semi-private life. That's my nearly 7-year-old golden doodle.
And he's wonderful.
Yeah, more personality than me sometimes. So if you don't know Jax, you should get to know him. he's great.
So, we're very fortunate. We've been able to get several local mayors on. I've been recruiting Mayor Ritter here from Youngsville for quite some time. He's a very popular guy.
I wouldn't say that, Josh. I say that I tend to live in a bubble, and that bubble's
we all know it's true, Mayor. Don't eat the humble pie on this show because there ain't none.
13 square miles called Youngsville.
Yes, that's a mayor. That's a mayor.
I keep myself busy at home all the time.
Man, let me tell you something. I've had Mayor Jan Richard on. Mayor Clavier last week was cutting up. Now Mayor Ritter, and. Have we had Ray on? No, we need to get him on. Anyway, any of them mayors, come on, and any of them. But
I appreciate the invite.
Absolutely. Well, that's where the rubber meets the road. And it's so funny because we cover a lot of national topics, and every time, and I sent you some earlier. I'm like, hey, look, man, this is probably what we'll cover if we run out of things to say or something. I don't know. Here's something,
right?
Something for the people, Ken. but here, the answer always is. I don't know because I'm focused on my city.
Right, that is. I like to stay high level, knowing what I know about a little bit about everything. Expert at nothing. Of course, I read the headlines, but I don't know. My life is a little bit more peaceful when I don't dwell on things that I can't change or I can't influence. So I know just enough to hold a conversation, but that's probably about it. And that's all right because we have plenty going on back home, and man, just a lot of fighting and divisiveness in D.C. So
there's a lot of silliness, is what that is.
Yeah.
I mean, like little human beings. You have to work with people. You're an elected official. You got to work with folks. Doggone it. When you behave, that's why when we allow the federal government to grow to the size that it is, you can't have common sense govern because it's in the bubble of D.C. in the land of Oz, where common sense ain't doggone coming.
Well, that's what makes local government so great too, and why I really love it because you actually get to see tangible results for the efforts that you do. And
tangents.
All of it, all the things,
I'm just saying.
Man, that hurts to think like that. It's too much.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I love it. It's it's progress. It's you see the fruits of your labor.
Yeah.
And, you have to put some thought into it because it's not just strictly thinking along party lines and really offering nothing, but following the talking points, memo, which I tend to agree with, largely, but can be a little bit more creative, at home.
Well, and the reason why, and that's natural to feel that way, because think about it, it's coming from a land far, far away, so they have to talk high level. So that's why the two-party system, whatever, it's what we got. It is what it is until it's not. But they talk high level, and even our parties, even our party, we're both Republican.
Absolutely.
Even
lifelong.
Even our party is abandoning some of the things that we really held dear, like limited federal government. See, when we say limited government, Ken and I and other mayors. I was a mayor once. I know how it feels to be in a bubble. I'm like, I know enough. When I was in office, I knew enough about Washington as much as it helped Lafayette Parish.
Yeah, no, that's a great answer, and I know the same. I mean, I know.
You could have asked me anything that was going on if it didn't help if it helped one person in Lafayette Parish, I was interested.
Well, that's a great perspective.
But you feel the same way.
I can tell you what I know is I know when there's grant opportunities and funding that we should get and funding that we should be part of. Federal highway dollars when we have those opportunities to bring them back home.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, because it does shift per, each administration. We applied for a grant on East Milton Avenue to widen it, make it a bigger road. Mm-hmm. We've applied twice now, once during the Trump administration, once during the Biden administration. We didn't get it either year, but we sat through the debriefing afterwards just to learn how can we score better.
Yeah,
and
the bureaucracy.
There is some, the Biden team said we encourage you to put more, the buzzwords.
Yeah.
I don't know them because we didn't have them
resilient
in our
infrastructure.
Report. Some of that, but
infrastructure.
We didn't score too well on that. I know simple things like sidewalks.
Hold on, Mayor. Wait. You didn't score well on Biden's deal. Yeah. You're doing good. That's why Youngsville's flourishing. Doggone. You should wear that with a badge. Yes.
Well, we were actually hopeful that we would do better under the Trump one because we took all those words out that we revised. But anyway, we're still going to try, and we're going to still try to work the system regardless of who's in charge.
Y'all hear this? This is a mayor, okay, and he's a hands-on mayor, and I like that. Love that. I saw it hands-on. You're seeing it right now. But he shouldn't have to be doing that. His people, his wonderful constituents of the city of Youngsville, where life is sweeter, they pay enough taxes. They pay enough taxes to the federal government. They pay collectively more taxes to the federal government than the infrastructure they need.
Yeah.
I mean, Mayor over here, Mayor Ritter and his council are having to really play catch up from decades of, I'm not going to call it neglect. It was choices made with the information you had at the time. That's right. Okay, but it doesn't negate the challenges that these local leaders have in these areas that need infrastructure, like actual infrastructure. So my point on that, my little tangent, lower federal taxes.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the folks in Youngsville know what they need. The folks in Karen Crow know what they need. Tax them at the local level. You could put sunsets on it, or you can make it whatever. But let the people that feel it vote on it.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things. I mean, even you're absolutely right about the federal bureaucracy, and a lot of those federal dollars funneled through the state, and then the state administers the program, and then we get reimbursement from the state. So I do think, local government is the closest to home. But next to that, I think the state government has taken steps. Reforming DOTD is a huge step forward to ensure that.
What's the reforms?
Well, look, I don't know.
I mean, I'm putting you on the spot.
No, I don't know. But
I'm sorry, I didn't mean that. We've covered that, and I'm upset about it, and I think we have a golden opportunity that we're missing.
Well, I hope they figure it out because I can tell you that I know that it's a goal. It's in an initiative.
It's in a report.
And
it's in a PowerPoint slide.
That's more than I've seen. So
yes,
far.
that's true.
We have a road project under construction today from a grant that we applied for in 2016.
Horrible.
In 2016, that project was estimated to be about $2 million. Today, that project is under contract for $8.6 million. Of course, inflation, all the things, but what's driven it up is the federal regulations.
There you go.
Federal and state regulations. Let me say that.
Yeah,
that we've been forced to follow.
Well, guys, this is my dear friend, Mayor Ken Ritter. Stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. And I forgot to announce, you know what we're doing? We're broadcasting live on Rumble, like Rumble in the Jungle. Let's go. Rumble.com. Let me see you over there. I see you, Liberty Lover. I see you, Joe Biden's lost memory. Hey, Sha. He remembers that. He remember that. Rumble.com. Let's go. Yes. Also broadcasting live from the KPEL studios. Hey, my dear buddy.
What?
Oh, I like that.
Oh, you're talking about my my costume here.
Oh, no, your ID badge.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that too. I love it. Hey, we got a special guest in here. My dear friend, Mayor Ken Ritter of the great city of Youngsville.
That's it. It's booming. So
It is booming.
Yeah.
Quality over quantity is what I heard.
All day long. And if we can do them both together, let's go. Quantity and quality. But if I have to choose, it's quality all day long.
Boy, I tell you what. We used to joke when I was in office.
Yeah.
If I said, like, I think we did it on KPEL one time.
Yeah.
If Josh said this and Ken said this, what would happen? Or should I say, if Ken said this and Josh said this, if I would have said, act like you've been somewhere.
I think everything's like.
No, your citizens love it.
Yeah. Well,
because they know.
Let me say this, though. That was the right thing at the right time. Fast forward like to the following year, Mardi Gras, changing the parade route. That was a whole nother story. So I think when you do this long enough, there's a cycle, and you learn pretty quickly that sometimes people love you and sometimes people hate you, and sometimes neither one has anything to do with you.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
You know, so you get the credit, you get the blame, and that's what I try to tell myself anyway.
Does it make you feel better?
You know who I think it makes feel better? I think it makes the great team of people that I surround myself with feel better, because I get credit sometimes that I probably don't deserve, but we get the blame too, and you just see through it and you see over it, and we go back to work the next day.
I'm being all loosey-goosey because he's my good friend. I should probably more formalize up. But no, Mayor Ritter is, like, I served with him. I know him. Like, this dude is the legit and honest as honest can be, man. Good, bad, or ugly, but it's always good. It's always good. That. No, man, you just, you practice what you preach, and little things like hospitality. I remember when you opened the new city hall, when you and the council, wonderful presentation. Wonderful, very quality.
Yeah.
No, it was good. It was good.
Privately funded, I'm sure. Whatever you're talking about, I'm sure it was privately funded.
No, all that.
The opening, you mean?
Yeah. No, you
funded.
got donations.
Yeah.
No, it was well done. It was well done. But I remember even then you put an emphasis on hospitality.
Oh, absolutely.
When constituents would approach City Hall. And I thought that was, like, when we hear run government like a business.
Yeah, I do. Yeah. Look, cleanliness, friendliness, that transcends any industry, and hopefully we're providing a good level of service at City Hall, same as if you were staying at a hotel. That's
hey man, if you're doing the right things, you don't have panhandlers, you don't have all that other crazy stuff. I'm just saying.
Yeah, no, we don't need any. We're full.
No room at the end.
Right. No vacancy.
Yes. Man, let's talk about our boy Trump.
Yeah, let's go.
Hey, so all in all, man, what you think?
Yeah, I find a lot of most of what Trump does, I generally find refreshing. I think a lot of times he's saying what people are thinking. I feel that talk about people that can get away with some stuff.
Start with his dance.
Where was he this week? Was it I want to say Malaysia, where he got off on the red carpet. Was doing.
He just owns it.
And look, there's something to be there's refreshing about that. I mean, he is for as wealthy and as successful as he is, I think that he comes across and presents himself as relatable, and I think that is what we need to. That's what we should have more of in DC. Is that type of connection, because you wouldn't think he'd have it. I mean, he's done very well for himself. You think that there would be a divide, but I mean, the way he talks, his mannerisms, his approach on things. So no, I think it's going well so far, and I mean, this hadn't even been a first full year yet.
Wow, you're right, and when you think about this, I mean, we cover him almost every day. I think a lot of people agree with you. Just the unconventional manner, actually, just to get it done, man. Hey, I don't know his philosophy.
Right. Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Sometimes I don't know if he does.
He doesn't, but I think his philosophy is just to win.
Yeah.
Man, just win. But the thing is, he knows who. Well, I think it's easy to know who he's fighting for.
I don't think anybody questions.
Like you know, and that's the thing. Like America needs. It's a win for America. Get it? Yeah. I don't care. Send in the National Guard. It doesn't matter. I can fix
my
it.
boys.
That's right. Yeah. Law and order. Win. You know, I don't blame Trump. I don't blame Trump, and I don't know where you stand.
Oh, you mean for like the National Guard, or not?
No. Just in general, that was one example. Yeah. Maybe I can go hours and hours on that topic. No, but just Trump in general. He just wants to win.
Yeah, and I think
I mean, I don't know most of his policies are conservative, but not all.
Yeah.
I mean, the National Guard thing is not responsible or healthy, in my opinion. It's just my opinion. Yeah, no, and I read somewhere today that the Secretary, I'm going to give you time. Secretary of War said something about 500 guards, troops per state. Did y'all see that, or did I just read that on the Facebook and it's false?
I didn't.
Okay, I'm not reporting it then.
Okay.
Yeah, but regardless, that is something they would do.
Responsible of it.
Yeah, right. Yeah, well, don't believe me. Yeah. Oh no, I do try to tell folks if I don't know. I'm just trying to. But anywho, what were we talking about?
About his style.
Oh yeah.
Style, and he just wants to win.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
And most of his policies are conservative. They're definitely pro-business.
Yeah.
Win. Like even the tariffs. Okay, I'm not a tariff expert. Yeah. I don't know if he claims to be. But he does recognize something that other presidents refuse to recognize, is that we're in an economic war, and we've been so for 50 years.
Well, and if it's done one thing for sure, I think everybody should agree on this. It's got everyone's attention. It's got the policymakers at the table from across the world, and and I think the message is clear. If you know nothing else about it, that we're not going to be taken advantage of.
Exactly.
So. I mean, what's the end game with it? I don't know, but I agree with you, everybody. And look, if it's about winning, we should all be able to agree on that every day, all day.
Democrat,
Republican, the common
Republican,
denominator.
That's exactly. I was thinking about that. I mean, some of the things that Trump does. I know we're coming up to a break. Maybe we'll take a little early break, Mr. Producer. Shout out to Mark Levin on that one. See, I give shout-outs too. Shout out to my friend Mayor Ken Ritter. And when we get back, man, you can't hear. Can you do the Thriller dance?
Oh, God.
I know somebody that can. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. calling Ghostbusters. All right. I wish our Rumble folks could hear all the fun we're having. Rumble.com. Go check us out, The Josh Guillory Show. We're also live on KPEL, from the KPEL studios and on KPEL. I got my dear friend here, Mayor Ken Ritter. Ken, maybe I'll let you talk this time.
Yeah. So Josh. No. Oh, I don't know. I would have.
Well, we were talking about Trump, our boy Trump. Hey, man, I agree with you. Swagger, whatever. So you don't like how he says some things.
Yeah.
I get it. All right. Sometimes people don't like this way. We all say some things.
That's right. Yeah. Well, at least, no. I think you said it best. We're here to win. The country's ahead. And I think at the end of this 4 years, we're going to be able to answer the question, are you better ahead now than you were 4 years ago? And are we heading in the right direction?
That's the bigger question.
And I think the answer is going to be yes. Don't judge them on one particular thing, just like I wouldn't want to be judged on one particular thing. How are you collectively as a person? Are you contributing to the greater good? And I think the answer there is clearly yes.
Man, absolutely. And so, look.
He's got some stamina, too. He was like giving out Halloween candy last night. I felt like literally the hour before
What's your
I saw
favorite?
him leaving South Korea or something,
He was in Japan,
Yeah.
South Korea, and
with the crown?
Philippines.
Yeah, no.
refusing to put the crown on,
Yeah.
and looking crazy with the Japanese prime minister. But then he comes back. If that had been Biden, he'd have been in Delaware for like 3 weeks.
He's giving out candy. Wait, giving out candy a day early because this was yesterday.
Yeah.
So,
Got bigger things to do on Halloween.
Yeah.
Got to actually go literally catch some ghosts.
talk about staying a step ahead.
I caught what he said. Anyway, yeah, that's good. All right. Okay. Hey, so you look in Washington,
Yes.
okay? They're shut down right now. That's silly. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, I think it's horrible. You know what? Look, I think it's awful. I think that we
Yeah. It is awful. It's silly.
Clearly the Democrats have led us to this path. I get it entirely.
Yeah.
But what disappoints me most is the inability to work together and to be able to get things done. And that's honestly, I think, just what frustrates average day Americans the most, because it doesn't matter how we got here. What they know is that it's not happening.
Yeah.
People tomorrow that are short on their SNAP benefits, or if you're one of the federal employees that's not getting paid, I think those of us that stay in the weeds with this stuff understand the who and the why and that sort of thing. But the average everyday American doesn't know that. They don't understand that. They just know it's not happening.
Right.
What frustrates me about that is that's what turns people upset and angry and jaded about government, period. And it trickles down to the local level. And I just want to have a nice road into Youngsville.
Yeah.
That's all I'm looking for,
Man, I want sewage and drainage and water and the roundabouts.
I want you to get paid, and I want you to have your SNAP benefits. But no, clearly, I think the Republicans are calling the Democrats out on their bluff. I think the Democrats thought that they could shut down the government and that it would bring the negotiating table closer to them.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't think it's working the way that they envisioned it. And today, I think Trump's doubling down, or at least this morning he was, where I saw him talking about the nuclear option. So,
yeah,
I don't know what's unfolded today, but I don't know. That sounds like it was pretty
Mayor,
newsworthy.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
It might just be a rumor, but I heard that the International Olympic Committee or the U.S. Olympic Committee had heard about the Youngsville Sports Complex and that they were actually looking at Youngsville as a potential host site for the Summer Olympics. Is that a rumor, or am I wrong?
Maybe the Summer Olympics.
I think that's a great idea.
Well, the Summer Olympics, maybe we would do better at. I tried an ice skating rink, and
yes,
so I don't know.
Yes, he did.
So I don't know if I don't know if the Olympic Committee would let me do the Winter Olympics. But if you need a place for the summer one, we'll lean in and help where we can.
I mean, I'm just saying, you got the sports complex. You can have most of it right there.
Quentin, can you pull up? Me and Mayor Ritter have a wonderful picture at his ice rink after I busted my butt. By the way, he's being kind.
Wait, you went ice skating?
I did. It was on my.
You didn't invite me.
I just snuck out. I went to go.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there was something going on in the parish. I like to get around. I didn't stay in the. I hated being in my office. Quite frankly.
You did. No, you came. We had a great time. That was a great event, and maybe we'll do it. We learned a lot from it, of course, but what I learned, if nothing else, was keeping ice frozen from November to, I don't know, first week of January in South Louisiana. That's pretty tough. That is very tough.
Dude, try to pull that picture of me and Ken. We were in the whatever you pose on you put your head in things and posted on the show's Facebook.
Yeah, that was a good time.
Very good time.
But there's other things too. I mean, the joint road project. I mean, there was a lot of stuff.
Oh man, we had
the
a
ice
blast.
skating stuff was certainly fun. We had a great time with it. I'm not going to say who, but a local mayor did reach out to me recently, and they wanted to know more about that. And I said, I will tell you I'll tell you the good, the bad, and the ugly. So, and I might even come visit, but it won't be in the cards for us to do it this year, at least.
Well, I will tell you this: I enjoyed every minute serving with you, and we'll talk more about Youngsville and things like that at the next segment. You're very kind with your time. So I pulled up some stuff on the filibuster.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Trump straight up on his Truth Social, where I put most of my memos, is. Look, this is what I'm saying. Like, love or hate, the guy's genuine. That's why most people. Most people
what
can
does
relate.
he end them? Those memos were like, "Thank you for your immediate attention," or he's got some standard line at the bottom of it.
I think he might have a couple.
Yeah, that's true.
Your prompt attention to this matter is greatly appreciated.
That's it. Yeah.
All right, so late night Truth Social posts. Yeah, he said Republicans should use the nuclear option. That would eliminate all that 60 vote rule that is basically allowing Democrats to stick it to poor people. And it goes again. This is the party of slavery. They're still the slave masters, different slaves. Okay. Crack dealer, crackhead relationship. All right. Not calling all Democrats crackheads. Just all crackheads seem to be Democrats. I don't know what the hell I'm talking. I mean, what the heck? All right. Anyway, so Trump reminded everyone that Democrat tried to. This is not new. This is what the president said. He said Democrats have done it before. Look, Joe Manchin and Christine Sinema, whatever her name is.
Sinema.
Yeah.
Kristen Sinema. You got me pronouncing stuff bad now.
That's what I do. We're in South Louisiana. I have every right to butcher words. Every right.
You're right.
Every single right. I can mix them. Yeah. I could put a little Cajun in there. Am I wrong?
Yeah, they called me some stuff over the years.
Your name's, this is your show.
You can pronounce it different ways.
Yeah.
So anyway, but Trump's right. You've had filibusters before. You had Joe and Kirsten over there stepping in to have some common sense. But he said it. Get rid of the filibuster now. What do you think?
I think Joe and Kristen Sinema are no longer in D.C. But those were two that. Look, I mean, it depends on what side you're on. I mean, if you were on there, if you were a Republican at the time, you probably appreciated Kristen Sinema and Joe Manchin because they would come over and work with you and caucus with you on your side. But if you're the Democrat caucus, I mean, they both weren't touting the party line. So, but I think those were the type of people that were truly missing in Washington today, where I think we're feeling the effects of that.
There is one guy, maybe a couple.
Fetterman?
Yeah. My boy, of all folks, the hoodie man.
Yeah, well, he's clearly an independent thinker. Yeah. I don't think there's no question
But
about
what's up
that.
with Pennsylvania? I asked Congressman Higgins, I was like, man, because he was like, man, our boy Fetterman. I'm like, yeah, I know. I mean, like common sense. Yeah. He's like, man, we got to,
He's another real authentic guy. I mean, he's, hoodies, but also, I mean, doesn't he wear shorts sometimes to the chamber?
I'm getting yes.
Yeah,
wow.
No, I mean,
he's
a man of the people. Yeah, no, look, the Senate is it's an institution. I mean, respect the.
Yeah.
It's the same reason I wear a tie in our council chamber.
Yeah.
To respect the place where we make decisions on behalf of, the constituents we're there to serve. That's right. Anyway. He's clearly an independent thinker. Just look at him.
Yeah. All right, we're going to take a little break. When we get back, we're going to talk a little bit Youngsville, maybe a little bit America, maybe a little bit Halloween trick-or-treat, smell my feet, give me something good to eat. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. Having fun over here in this little bumper music. That's what I'm talking about. I agree with you, Robert D. Benoit. I love Mayor Ritter, too. He's a rock star. I agree. You're a rock star.
Oh,
there you go. There you go. Hey, guys, we're broadcasting live from Rumble, rumble.com. Go check us out. We're also on KLFY Plus. Certainly appreciate you guys. And we're broadcasting live from the KPEL Studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. Mayor Ritter, what's up, man?
Oh, life's good. Halloween's today. So, a community like Youngsville that has a lot of Halloween or a lot of trick-or-treating age kids. Yeah. Tonight's a big deal. So, a lot going on tonight in Youngsville. So the Fall Fest, our Savior's Church is doing a huge event at the sports complex this evening. All of our neighborhoods doing trick-or-treating. The weather's great. Remember I don't know if you remember, but last year it started raining during that 6 to 8 o'clock hour. So, forecast is much better tonight.
Much, and it's always cool when it falls on like a Friday,
Oh, you can't. Can't beat it.
I've been trick or treating out in Youngsville. Yeah. I've been trick or treating all over this parish, quite frankly.
Right.
But I just want to know, curious, you see any wild costumes in Youngsville?
Gosh, I'll say this. Last week, I was at a Halloween party. It was a costume party, and 2 hours before going into it, I dressed as a construction worker with the slow and the stomp.
Yes.
Okay.
So anyway, it was road.
That is actually really funny.
I had the mustache for that last
road
week.
construction is road construction is slow. That was it. So,
Mayor, I got a question for you.
That's a good one.
So there's a group of people who are in favor of moving Halloween, like the activity of Halloween.
Yeah.
Keeping Halloween on the 31st, but the trick-or-treat part, moving that to a weekend. What do you, as a mayor, what are your thoughts?
I mean, this
controversial.
This is real life stuff that happens, in this position. Tonight it's easy. It's on a Friday night, but I have been asked before, would you consider moving trick-or-treating? Look, my position is that's not a government decision.
Thank you.
I think.
Thank you. People used to ask me, I'm like, you can trick or treat anytime you want. I can't guarantee people are going to answer the door.
So what? You're right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What we do is we empower our HOAs, our homeowners associations.
Let the people govern themselves, man. Come on, we're grown-ups.
They are the most local, thankless form of government. Well, not government. I shouldn't say government, but they are the most connected to the. To the people. And look, we've had neighborhoods that have wanted to change it. So years when it's been on a Sunday or Monday, look, they'll do it on the weekend and they have no issue with turning off their lights as a neighborhood come the actual 31st. So, I don't think it's our role or responsibility, but it has come up before.
Oh, absolutely.
I think our job is to communicate information and to support the neighborhoods on when they want to do it.
Yeah, public safety.
That's it.
Hey, what's going on? All right. Hey, guys, we got these neighborhoods. Local governments can actually do that. Now, state and federal, that's further away you get from the nuclear family.
Yeah, you're exactly
right. The
right.
secular nuclear family, local government. That's a good analogy. Come on. All right. So any great, big projects you got going on? I mean, you always got something going on.
I guess if I had to leave something, my elevator speech about Youngsville today, 2025, is our infrastructure will not be outpaced by our growth. Yeah. Yes, Youngsville is growing, but our infrastructure, planning, construction, design is growing at a faster rate. Today alone, we have over $50 million in infrastructure projects that are signed, that are underway. It's about 50-50 road infrastructure, and then the other 50 is water sewer projects, which I know aren't really of the most interest of everybody. You just want to have adequate water pressure, which is reasonable. But what I am most excited about right now is progress that you can actually drive on.
Yeah.
Coming here today, taking Youngsville Highway, even though it's restricted, you can really see the curbing up. You get the full effect of what 4 or 5 lanes looks like on what used to be a broke down 2-lane state highway that wasn't maintained. So a lot of progress, a lot of excitement going on in Youngsville, and I don't know, I'm just privileged to have the responsibility that we can, just make sure that we have our best foot forward and that we're looking down the road literally and figuratively for tomorrow.
Oh, I love that. And look, guys, this is great to have a mayor in studio. And I just happen to know the background of that project. Okay,
that was huge, man.
But this is how government really.
Yeah.
If we can empower this process, because this process he's talking about could be improved. We all know that, all right. But this is good. Let the local leaders drive it. There was some capital outlay from Louisiana legislature that's helping fund this. You got to put your match. But what I'm saying is they don't know the projects. You had to advocate, but you're driving it. Yeah. Then we could have that discussion about lowering state taxes too, and let those local guys figure it out. But anyway, it's topic for a different day, Mayor. I'm trying to give props here, but that was good teamwork, though.
Yeah, it definitely was. What our constituents want is they want the job getting done. They don't care how it's done. They don't care if it's in the city limits, outside the city limits. It's a reasonable expectation. I think that government should be working together for the betterment of the people that they're fortunate to serve.
Very fortunate to serve, and I know that's why. And I know that means a lot to you, and I know that's very genuine. And I love to see local leaders coming in. It's not that I'm partial because I was one. Maybe I am. Maybe because I saw it through those lenses. But I'm a conservative, and I believe. And look, I even believe that a Democrat mayor can govern local government better than a Republican president, because that's not the president's job. Yeah. If the president of the United States governing your local municipality, we got big problems.
Yeah, I would think so.
We got two problems. No one's running the country, and no one's running your city.
Look, I would welcome the president to Youngsville, but I don't want the president to come to Youngsville to run Youngsville. We have that under control.
Thank you. Because once you invite the federal government in, they don't leave.
I want to welcome him as a guest.
Yes, come on in. Come on in. We'll give you a tour.
Come throw the first pitch. We'll do a good. We'll make it really good.
I like that, guys. What a treat today. We had my dear friend. I love you, buddy. Mayor Ken Ritter. Thank you for your service to the community here. We love you. Appreciate you guys. Stick around. Hour number 2. Man, I'm getting scared with all that spooky music. I'm gonna come back though.
traffic this hour brought to you by Glenn's Towing and Recovery. 0510-989 and nickel and a dime. Listen, it's Halloween. Little ones are going to be out there trick-or-treating and you're already acting out. What's going on out there traffic-wise? We got a minor accident. Another minor accident, Bellevue Plantation at Green Meadow Road. A minor accident, Cully Saloon Road, the 900 block. We've got an accident, unknown injuries, the 800 block of Alderson Parkway in Broussard. We've got an accident, no injuries reported, South Fieldspan Road at South Golden Grain. We've got an accident, unknown injuries, 2500 block of West Congress. A minor accident, the 200 block of Bendell Road. We've got a fire investigation, 1500 block of E. Broussard. We've got a minor accident, Johnston at Mimosa. An accident with unknown injuries, Bertrand at Congress. And a hit and run, Pinhook at St. Mary. Be careful out there. Please, please, please remember it is Halloween. Children will be out trick-or-treating, mostly between the hours of 5 and 9. So be safe and watch where you go. If you see any issues, give us a call, 337-232-1542 in the KPEL News hotline. Or shoot us a text message using the app chat feature in the KPEL News app. Go check it out. And remember, traffic brought to you by Glenn's Towing and Recovery, 989-0510, 989. Stick around, hour number 2 of the Josh Guillory Show starts right after this.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to hour number 2 of the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. We're also broadcasting live, there you go, from rumble.com. Let me go see you over there. That's Real Sha. There you go, Kill Switch, all our crew getting on there. RDB, Liberty Lover, Joe Biden's Lost Memory, and on and on. Thank you, guys. Go visit us at rumble.com. You can go check us out. You can see old shows and all the things, our podcasts, and much more. All right. So let's go on to... Oh, also, we're trying something new here. Phone lines are open hour number 2. We're just try it. Yeah, we're just going to try it.
Thankfully, we're in hour number 2, but a little bit later in hour number 2.
Oh, what? I thought we were going to open up the whole time.
It's Friday, so...
Boo!
Hey, man. Yeah, I see Josh Guillory's show
That's
up there.
true.
So
That's
it is
true. I'm with the people. Call in if you want. 2-3. We'll get to a regular routine, but I'm feeling a little froggy. It's Halloween.
Oh.
We're going to jump. 232-1542, 844-766-6607.
Feeling froggy.
All right, give us a call. Tell us what you're doing tonight at Halloween or whatever. Okay, so until then, all right, well, let's go straight to the phone line.
Okay, Warren.
Let's do it. Warren, what you got, Warren?
Well, I wanted to thank the mayor. They do a good job over there. I see them patrolling, looking for vagrancies and stuff, but they're not doing brutal law enforcement. You speed, you're going to get a ticket, but they're not harassing people. There was a time it wasn't like that, but that last chief stopped it. So I wanted to thank him for doing such a good job. Josh, the FBI can come down here and look at permits and investigate that, but Ronald Green got beat to death, and they said that they were going to come down here and investigate it, and they never did, I guess because they realized that they had a woke governor. But, that's the kind of stuff that we're tired of. But I'd like to say thank you to the mayor and to the people that did good work in the past. That you can feel comfortable. I used to come home late at night, and I got harassed on my bumper, and then they'd see I wasn't drunk. But, I thank them for running a clean town, and you got to give them credit where credit's due. Thank you, Josh.
Hey, thanks, Warren. And I'm sure Mayor Ritter's listening, and I know him personally very well, and he would very much humbly appreciate that. So, all right. Appreciate you always, Warren. Appreciate that. All right, let's stay on the phone lines. Caller, you're live on the Josh Guillory Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from? That's you, caller. What's up? I don't hear any.
Try now.
Try now, caller. What's your name? Nope. I don't think you're pressing the button.
I think they hung up.
Uh-oh. Call back. Yeah, a lot of good things going on over there on the southern border of Lafayette Parish. All right, here. Let's try it again. All right, caller, you are live on the Josh Guillory Show. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
Hey, man, I'm Matthew, and I'm from Marksville, Louisiana.
Hey,
and,
of Oils
I'm a
Parish.
truck driver, so I'm always around here.
Yes, well, happy to
I got
have
a
you.
question about the governor. Why is he getting involved with LSU and everything like that? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I think he needs to be more worried about governing the state and not the college. Don't you think?
Hey.
I'm not mad at him. I voted for him.
Yeah, me too.
And I think he should not worry about that and let the college worry about that. Don't you think?
I think a lot of people agree with you. See, that's my friend from Oils Parish, man, talking some common sense up there.
Just a little bit of common sense. I mean, you don't go starting no stuff. Ain't no need to be starting no stuff. Ain't that how they say it?
Man, you got a truck driver saying, hey, I love truck drivers, man. I love the truck drivers.
Can't get
Seriously.
all that stuff you want without them.
Well, their job is important in and of itself, definitely that. I just think they're fascinating because of their history and they're always driving different places, especially folks that go all over the country. I just think they always have fascinating tales. I do a lot of family law, and I meet people of different walks of life, and it's always pretty interesting.
We're going to drive that long haul running through the night.
Yeah. What you dressing up for tonight? Like with
I
ads?
showed you already.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Just my costume.
Man, I'm going to be dressing up as a lawyer.
I almost
Y'all know
dressed
why?
up like you today.
You know why? Because I'm going to be working my tail off probably about 2 a.m.
Wow.
No joke. I got so much work, but that's all right, though. It's on. It's
almost-
on, baby.
I almost put on a polo shirt today
Yeah.
and a sports coat, and I was going to call myself, the man, Josh Guillory.
People would have run.
Hey.
People would have run. They would have run from you. Ah! So let's go to, we got another call. Let's go to the phone lines. I'm going to start this story at some point. Let's see here. Caller, what's your name? Where you calling from?
Philip, Youngsville.
All right, Philip. We just had Mayor Ritter on. What's up, Philip? What you got, buddy?
I was interested if he was still going to be on because I had a question. Some people consider governance as a form of power. And I was wondering if Mr. Ritter, how he looked at his governance, if he powered from the bottom or powered from the top.
Well, good question. Go to the council meetings, man. That's the good thing about local government. And trust me, I sat through a lot of council meetings, and it never hurt my feelings, never offended me for anybody come and ask those questions. Sometimes they can't always answer it, But hey, look, appreciate you calling in, though. Certainly, love Youngsville, love our whole region. It's just a very unique place with wonderful people. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios, also on KLFY Plus, and we're streaming live on Rumble, the base camp.
Except KLFY Plus, we're a day after.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, yeah, we're not live on KLFY.
You're seeing this on Monday.
Hey, happy Monday.
Monday. We had a great Halloween, y'all.
Oh, I don't know. You never know.
So you were asking me in the break, and I'm not ashamed to say it, who I thought was going to win the World Series.
You're pulling for the Canadian team.
Listen, baseball is baseball. They just so happen to be low. It's an American sport.
Do you think some people think Los Angeles is also a foreign country?
Yeah. That's a great point. I almost rather... listen, it's America's pastime, and I'm flattered that the Canadians love it so much that they wanted to be part of it. So
yeah, they're like, we gave you hockey, eh?
Yeah, and look, we gave them 2 teams. One of them just didn't cut it, but now they're the Washington Nationals.
I always liked the Expos.
Did you?
Well, it was such a different. I still today don't know what Expo means. It has to do with some kind of. I don't know.
I think maybe they had the World Exposition there or something.
I don't know.
Isn't that it? Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know. Did we post that picture?
Robert, tell us why the Montreal Expos are called the Expo.
He'll do it. Oh, I got to send it to you. That's wonderful.
But look,
it's on me. It's on me.
I ain't gonna be mad if they win because, man, seeing what they did in the championship series.
Oh, it's. Hey, look, Blue Jays.
Some fighters, man.
Whoa.
Didn't they go 18 innings the other night?
It's the stamina there, and shout out to all the teams, Mariners and all those guys.
There's less smog up there.
And
so
who just Scott from Plaisance, my fellow Cubs fan. That's wonderful.
That was him that sent a
he's just throwing out it.
Cubs picture.
All right, well, whoever it was, thank you. Let's go to this little story here. All right, so we're talking about the government shutdown. We're talking about these agencies. There are complete agencies out there that are shut down that we don't even notice, but. There's a big agency out there. There's a big agency out there that is being analyzed by Ryan Walters in an article from Fox News that dropped earlier today. And it's pretty good. Now, Ryan Walters, just to remember, former Oklahoma state superintendent. Now, he's arguing that the shutdown proved that the U.S. Department of Education, the entire thing, is unnecessary. Teachers union. This is the article. So teachers unions, and Randy Weingarten.
Randy.
Yeah, him. Yeah, I thought he was in the studio. Oh, her, Randy.
Look, I'm not faulting you. She does present sort of an androgynous kind of appearance.
What?
Kind of, but it's a lady.
Is this like a Randall thing?
She looks like a Karen.
Oh, okay.
No offense.
You see.
I'm going to walk that one back.
You see? And that's why I don't understand how Martha Jean was a Karen during COVID. Like, as free, hippie, liberal as she is, like the peaceful and loving, crazy liberal.
Listen, you want to watch a Karen documentary that'll really get you, The Perfect Neighbor on Netflix. I meant to tell you, I was almost texted you and Jamie the other night when we watched this. It made me so mad. This woman, her name was Susan, I believe. Horrific, just horrific. Go check it out. It's a Halloween, some monsters. That lady was a monster.
Yeah. So this article points out, your friend Randy, the teachers unions. So they claim that, and you hear this all the time. Wasn't too long ago, they claimed schools would collapse without the federal agency.
Holding the American people hostage.
How are they doing? I mean, how are the schools doing?
My kids been going. They've been.
My goodness.
They've been doing homework and stuff.
So during the shutdown, they've been doing homework?
Well, that's what they say.
That's good. During the shutdown, half the department's employees were furloughed so far. But schools keep running.
That's not the government?
That's got the kids. You know what they're doing?
Learning. Well, they're being indoctrinated, but that's neither here nor there.
They're getting taught.
But schools is the government, right? Like the school board, that's a government
Most
entity?
of them. That would be a political subdivision, yes.
So how come it's still open?
Right. Because the federal department is useless. So
college is still playing football, right?
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
That's not state schools. That's not funded by the.
Yeah. Federal government's dipped into there.
I'm just saying.
Although our boy Trump curved that back, said, yeah, you could keep your federal dollars as long as you're not doing this, and listed a bunch of woke crazy stuff.
It was day number 31. I ain't seen much difference.
No, but this article on Fox News really good, though. Walters says really the only thing that shut down or that the shutdown paused was federal rulemaking. That's what the agencies do, and paperwork, but not the actual flow of funding and not the actual teaching. Nothing. Like it's like what?
No, you just said not the. Well, Josh, not the flow of funding. I thought all of this was about funding. They couldn't fund the government.
Yeah, right.
I don't
understand it either. I thought it was shut down. So this just goes to show you, like, even when we say only essential workers, even then there is still waste in that.
And I think Social Security beneficiaries are getting their payment too, because
as of now,
and same with VA pensions. The explanation was those are dedicated funds. They come from dedicated funding sources.
Okay, good.
Great. You're telling me that you can permanently dedicate funds and you don't have to do this every year? I'm dizzy, Josh.
Well, they are supposed to do it every year, but they don't. I try. I wish I could, bud. It's okay.
So would they pass?
It's all right.
Earlier in the year, funded all this other.
But all right.
Help.
Our debt in 1 year has increased $2 trillion, and one of the trillion has been in the last 2 months.
On what?
You tell me.
We ain't been open the last one of them 2 months.
Exactly. Well, we'll get those numbers a couple months down the line. But
they're gonna blame it on the government shutdown.
Well, we should see less spending.
We had to spend more money because we had to contract out stuff that the government employees used to do because they weren't there. It still had to be done because they weren't essential.
Yeah, that's something government would do. But that's what happens when we make the federal government so big. Not make, we let it. Remember, power always wants to increase. Power always wants to increase. It's not the human, it's power. Power always wants to increase. So, for a long time, for about 170 years, we put a pretty good check on that. But now, it's like, golly, federal government, and that's why as us Republicans, we got to be careful what we use the federal government on. Every time we use the federal government in ways that the founders did not intend it to do, you may feel good right now when our team is doing it, but you will not feel good. You will not feel good when the Democrat president does something that we don't like and uses the precedent that we used. That's why calling in the National Guard to do local law enforcement is really, really, really a bad idea. It is. It really. I'm talking a governor that doesn't have an emergency, who has the resources to do it himself or herself, voluntarily calling in the federal government to come in and do their job. That's what I'm talking about. That is different than San Francisco. That is different than Washington, D.C., and that is different than, what's the other one? Chicago? All right, let's go to the phone lines here. Sean knows what's going on. What's up, Sean?
Hey, so a legitimate question.
Please.
It was my understanding that Jeff Landry was going to pass something to enable SNAP benefits in Louisiana to continue, but I haven't heard much more about that. Do y'all know anything about it?
I heard they did.
Yeah,
it's my understanding they did.
I did see a post on it that the governor was doing whatever he needed to do to make sure that they. What do you have?
It's funded for disabled adults.
Adults.
And minor
Well, why
children.
don't other states do that then?
Yeah.
Some are.
Yeah, there are lists, and there are some that are playing politics and saying, "Oh, you can't get it because the orange man's bad."
Blue states are not doing it. I'll put it that way because that's their chip.
Right. The Northeast has already had lawsuits and saying that he's going to have to use the reserves. It's a duty to use the reserves. I don't know about that.
Yeah, they did rule today.
In the in the
appeals
court?
court.
An appeals court or district court? Well, we don't know.
Figure it out.
Yeah,
but the courts
we
ruled
don't know.
today that he had to continue to fund them somehow. So
All right. Well, okay. That'll eventually make its way up.
Jeff pulls Trump out of his butt as much as he can, just like when he wants to hire a new coach and let Trump do it. Then why is Jeff Landry going to approve something that Donald Trump is against? So what's going on there?
Well, I hear you, and it's and I do think that's a fair way. Well, I think you could position it that way. I don't know if that's a fair way to position. I think this is just two things that are independent. I think Trump is doing his thing in Washington, and I think Governor Landry just made a command decision, and at the local level, it's going to look different than the Washington bureaucracy. So we'll see. Look, we'll see who's right when all this thing unfolds. That's the best way we can do it. What is wrong is 40% of Louisiana being on Medicaid, and that's a problem, and I don't see us doing anything about it. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. Welcome back.
Somebody's watching me.
There you go. There you go. And our people in Rumble are like, what are they doing?
That's my song.
Oh, welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. We're broadcasting live from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette, Louisiana. Also on rumble.com. Let us go see you over there, the Josh Guillory Show. Let's go straight to the phone lines, man. I bet you this guy has something good to say. Renee! What's up, Renee?
Well, I want to tell you, at the end of the communist day, all the people that drink the Kool-Aid from the left is going to believe it's all Donald Trump's fault, the Republicans, MAGA. They might even commit some more acts of violence because they're starting to go. Some of them might be hungry without their food stamps.
Well,
you know, Chucky Quagmire Schumer is going to say it's Donald Trump all day long.
Oh, absolutely. And you know, Renee, it's a good point. It's good points there. Appreciate you calling in as always. So we were talking about that on the break, and you know, this is interesting now. Okay, if you take the substance out, I mean, we're talking about human beings, and that's which is so fascinating to me that here it is, the party that's supposed to be fighting for the little guy is literally keeping the little guy from getting benefits that they're dependent on because of the government a lot of times. Not always, but they're supposed to be helping the little guy, and they're choosing non-Americans over Americans. They're choosing more government spending and subsidies to Obamacare as opposed to that. Now, which I think is silly that we waited till October to talk about that. That should have been resolved before now, but whatever.
Oh, the last minute you just spoke, we just racked up another $4.14 million in debt.
Wow.
Hey, Robert came through. I was right. Montreal Expos were named after the 1967 World's Fair Expo.
Hey!
And the name was chosen from several options because it could be used in both English and Francais.
Expos. Mm-hmm. Do you pronounce it differently? Expos.
Expo. No. Desio. Through it, we didn't have just joking with Janet this week. We had a guest, man, and then she had to leave early. But he said, "What do ghosts and goblins eat?"
Oh,
boogers.
Oh, come on, man. So it's Halloween. Y'all be careful out there tonight for sure. But you know, it's interesting from a standpoint of this shutdown with you know, how the blue states and red states, we're talking about that. So if you look at it from just a political standpoint, those guys in California, those Democrats in California, when they're looking at these Republican states actually funding SNAP benefits, food stamps, and other things that people are dependent on, they got to start questioning, like, wait a minute, why are my Democrat leadership, why are they sticking me the bird? Why are they not fighting for me?
Well, and the fact that California, I think we were talking about, it's like one of the top 10 economies in the world. They have a GDP greater than most of the rest of the states combined.
Oh, yeah, and countries.
So feed your people.
Feed your people,
I don't know,
man.
maybe if you weren't spending all your money on illegal aliens, on amnesty programs, on, you know.
Using all your resources for it, for sure.
Yeah.
Directly and indirectly.
Your people are suffering right now. American citizens are suffering right now because you're choosing.
That's right.
To hold out for people who are in this country illegally.
And
that's plain
look,
and simple.
I think Governor Landry and other governors, I think I think you have a duty to do that, and I feel like they are doing their duty, and I feel like they'll work it out on the back end at some point. I would imagine a lot of those expenditures will be refunded by the federal government. Maybe not, though. I don't know. It depends.
Should they be? I mean, it is our money, but...
Well, yes, they should, because it's a federal program.
Yeah.
Yes, they should. And we need to talk about, like, this Medicaid stuff, okay? The state of Louisiana, we have 40% of our population on Medicaid. That is crazy. What goes with it? It's not that we have people on Medicaid. It's the long-term financial burdens that it places on our state. Yes, it felt good to get all the political capital from it at the time to people that probably disagree in philosophy than me and most of our listening and viewing audience. But look what it's done for our state long term. But we're not asking the right questions. Why? Why are so many people dependent on government programs? I mean, it's obvious, and maybe on some issues, political gain, all that stuff, but we're in Louisiana, and we're supposed to be a Republican state. And I know we had a Democrat governor, but I don't know. I think we had a lot of Republicans too. And I'm just saying, regardless, what's the plan? Republicans, come on. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is what most people are talking about. We love the campaign trail. And I'm telling you guys, I hope this doesn't sound arrogant. I'm not trying to be. It's easy. Like, you just got to make a choice. Do you want to do what you said you were going to do? Because if you do, then you'll be able to do it.
Question for you. Why do we even have... why do we have federal food programs? Like, why do we... Like, I'm being completely serious because... Needs are different based, California's got a lot more hungry people than Louisiana. Why do we send our money to Washington and then beg for it to come back to us?
Well, you're combining some things. So
I don't know. To me, it's all the same.
Well, kind of, but if you dissect it a little bit, it's not. Food stamps. There's a lot of theories out there. Farmers benefit from that.
Right, but shouldn't it be relative to like when you have states who have farmers? Let those states worry about that. Yeah. I don't want to pay for California's food issues.
I got you, man. So, I'm with you on that. But why did we? That was more of a New Deal mentality. It wasn't New Deal, but it was more of a New Deal mentality following the New Deal. And the people in power that saw that slippery slope of federal government. I'll tell you why. Because
socialism.
Because we allowed the federal government to do it. That's why. We allowed the federal government to do it. All right, let's go to Chris from New Iberia, man. He knows what's going on. What's up, Chris? Thanks for holding, buddy.
Hey, man, what's going on? Well, I have trouble wrapping my mind around what they say, like 1 in 4 or 25% of the people in Louisiana are on Medicaid or something
40.
Or food program. What is it?
40%.
40. And 10% of Americans are on SNAP benefits.
Yeah.
But here's the deal. We can pay a college football coach a 10-year contract for $100 million.
Well, they would. You ring that bell. I hear you guys, but it is not tax dollars paying it.
Not directly.
Jamie says not directly.
He was saying if nobody would pay for it, then the American citizens the Louisiana citizens might be responsible for the rest of that contract.
I know. I can't control what that guy writes.
We're paying the governor, and the governor's all up in it.
Hey, look, Jamie. Hey, but Chris, Jamie says indirectly. He said the taxpayers are going to pay for it. How? Y'all starting rumors.
They fold the money around in different accounts. They'll take some donations from here and just fund other stuff with the state money instead.
Y'all spreading rumors.
Hey, we can't raise enough money to pay to fix our roads, but we can raise enough private dollars to pay a football coach $100 million to come in here and not win any significant games.
Hey, no. We have plenty of donation for roads. It's called millages and taxes.
How about this? This highway.
We send the government plenty of money. We donate because it is a donate. It ain't a donation. It's theft.
Hey, but how about this highway brought to you by Gordon McKernan, injury attorney?
Oh, come on.
Maybe we need a college football coach millage.
Hey, that might pass. Hey, that might pass. It might pass. Hey, thanks, Chris. Appreciate you. All right, I know this guy knows what's going on. Mr. Blue Wave, happy Halloween, trick or treat.
Happy Halloween. Vote no. Vote no this weekend.
I forgot about that.
Okay?
All right.
And by the way, hey, we're going to change it to the Gilry, Jamie, and the Blue Wave Show.
I like it. I like it. Oh, starting next week? I like it. I
better get ready.
I like it. All right, Mr. Blue Wave.
Brought to you by the Blue Wave Enterprise. Bye.
Bye.
We got to get some merch on that. Yeah, I forgot. Big election. Yeah, Mr. Blue Wave says vote no. There's a lot of Republicans saying vote no down the line, too. Said you got enough money. I don't know. You got to make your own choice. All right, guys, stick around. We'll be right back. welcome back to the Josh Guillory Show. There you go. We're broadcasting live on rumble.com and from the KPEL studios here in Lafayette. That's how you're going to trick-or-treat tonight. Yeah.
I'm a twerk. Oh, you see me twerking in Cecilia Ball.
Even with them hips?
Ooh, Martha Jean's going to come. Desi O's going to be like, hey, slow your roll, man. Get out of Cecilia with that.
Ooh, I think Martha Jean's been banned from most municipalities from Halloween activities.
Y'all come see me trick-or-treat. I'm going to be trick-or-treating off of Grand Point.
I like that. Let's go to the phone lines. I think we got Todd. My buddy Todd East. What's up, Todd?
Hey, what's going on, Josh?
Man,
Getting ready to go trick-or-treating?
Hey, we got it, man. We got it. I'm ready.
Never too old to sit outside and get my candy.
I like it. I eat it, though.
Hey, I want to tell everybody to stay safe tonight in Acadiana.
Yes.
And watch for the little ones. They're going to be out. It's a beautiful night to be out.
Boy, you ain't kidding, Todd. Man, I appreciate it, brother. You got anything else? You good?
Yeah. Tell Ann said hello, so.
Oh, tell Miss Ann we said
That's
hello,
what I was about
too.
to say. Tell Ann hello.
Oh, thank you, Josh.
Appreciate
it.
All right, brother. Appreciate you, man. Love Todd. Love Ann and Todd. Good people over there. You see them around a lot of Republican circles here locally. Sean, what's up, brother?
Hey, I'm all ate up with this LSU football thing, man.
Ain't we all?
No, we've been talking about this for 2 days. Are you all familiar with TAF?
Yeah. Tiger Athletic Fund.
Tiger
Foundation.
Athletic Fund, right?
A fund, okay.
So you got all
Foundation.
these boosters that are given. I'd be willing to bet that LSU has more money than the state with all of their name and likeness imaging and everything and their merchandise.
I heard they had some issues in that department. Like they didn't handle that too well from the get-go. So I don't know. There's a lot of talk out there. But hey, if they got that much money, why don't they share some with their partners here who are like $25 million in the hole?
Good point. Keep going, Sean.
Who's the pool? Okay. Well, anyway, TAF, I mean, these are generations of people that are giving, money to the school as donations with the boosters. You would still have Ed Orgeron as a coach right now if he wouldn't have been messing with a booster's wife.
Go Tigers!
So that's how that went down right there. So I don't know. I'm just wondering. I haven't heard anybody talk about TAF. So that's going to be paying that coach. So they can give him 53 to go away, and it's probably not even a drop in the bucket.
Man. Hey, look, I don't know what's in TAF, but you make some good points, Sean. I certainly appreciate that. And as for Coach O, he said he's ready. He said he would take the job.
I'm in. Put me in.
He said it. He said I'm a phone call away.
You just got to call me.
That's right. Can y'all imagine if Coach O comes back?
That's interesting because...
But you know the number one name floating around.
Okay, Nick Saban?
Yeah, and by the way, happy birthday, Coach Saban. Of course his birthday's on Halloween. Of course Nick Saban's birthday.
I got a question for you, though.
Hey, man, did a lot for the university in Baton Rouge, LSU.
You talk about these foundations, and but just back to the UL thing real quick. They got the UL Alumni Association. They got that foundation, and I understand they had like $50 million in there. They can't borrow $25 million, put that and plug that.
Put that in the university.
That's what I'm saying. No.
Man, $25 million the whole, and how much did and I'm telling you, my understanding is UL had it's probably still maybe not now, but had twice the DEI funding that doggone LSU did,
right,
and it has a fraction of the students, and it's just stupid. So it doesn't. I'm not shocked that kind of philosophy led to a $25 million hole.
But what's the foundation for if not to provide funding to support university activities? So y'all just
the athletic fund?
No, the UL Foundation.
Oh, the foundation.
Yeah, they got millions in there. So are those funds not meant to support UL academics? So y'all laying off all these people all of a sudden, and you got all this money just sitting there in the bank collecting interest.
I think the interim president, who I know, is making probably some business-like decisions that most people would make.
Yeah.
And I think that he understands the term essential worker and non-essential worker.
Yeah.
And I think that that's going to be a little hard to swallow, but it is necessary because there is a fiduciary duty that comes with the role that he finds himself in, and the next guy or gal will find theirself in. We can't fit it in. Can we fit it in?
No, Mr. Bobby, you waited too late,
Mr.
man.
Mr. Bobby, missed you, buddy. All right, guys. So look, Halloween tonight, man. I want you to be careful out there. What a great week. What a great week. God has made this a great week. It's going to be a great weekend. Great weather. Man, I can't wait. Go check us out at rumble.com also, though, man. I want to see you over there. Check us out on all the socials. Man, I appreciate you. Enjoyed all our discussions. Be careful out there. May God bless you. And be kind.